in the bag, right? I see you hitting them when you walk. I want you to do like this and boom, 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 boom. It keeps for boom, 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 boom. How long you can do that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Choose between wisdom and knowledge. Knowledge is knowing. Wisdom is doing.
Yeah.
Extreme challenge, but only the people who have dared to be great have become great. The people who never took a shot at it never became great. He got shot just like anybody else.
You hope your opponent leaves the ring safely, but if they don't, you know, you still have to go to bed at night knowing that you just done your job. It wasn't personal.
Moments before the Anthony Joshua fight, cameras caught an unexpected scene backstage. Mike Tyson quietly stepped into Jake Paul's locker room, exchanging a few words away from the spotlight. The brief but intense interaction instantly set social media on fire, fueling speculation about Tyson's role, motivation, mind games, or a quiet show of respect. With Tyson's legendary aura looming, the moment added extra tension and intrigue to an already explosive fight night atmosphere.
That's what I want to see. That right there. Oh, beautiful. One thing I can say is that my coach always used to tell me, like, the fight never starts till you get tired. When he makes sure every day he go in there, he tries to get tired. Like, he trying to kill himself. He trying to burn up every bit of energy he got, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, leave no stone unturned. So he definitely been working. He working his ass off this camp. He's very tricky. He got some stuff coming for him, and he got something waiting for him. You know what I mean? I wish I would have just seen the right hand he hit me with. And that I ain't gonna lie about that. I can be honest. You feel what I'm saying? Real. Like, he literally was just in there messing around, just trying to get some practice shots in, and he slipped one in because I ain't see it. So I can only imagine.
With the official weigh-in prior to fight night, the contrast between the two men was stark. Anthony Joshua scaled in at 243 for 4 pounds, his lightest weight in years, but still a massive 27-pound advantage over Jake Paul at 216.4 pounds.
Official weight for Anthony Joshua, 243, 4 pounds. Official weight for Jake Paul, 216.6 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the biggest fight of the year. The world will be watching on Netflix. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul. And now, for the final time.
Joshua's size and experience loomed large, not just on the scales, but in the narrative around the fight. As a former unified heavyweight champion and Olympic gold medalist, he carries a pedigree far beyond anything Paul has faced. Yet Paul's confidence has been unwavering, fueled as much by his own ambition as by the spectacle that his fights have become.
A 30-pound weight difference, it doesn't matter. The biggest fight in the world, live around the world on Netflix. Don't adjust your TVs. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Anthony Joshua. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Jake Paul. It's all live from the 305 tomorrow night and live around the world on Netflix. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, AJ versus Jake Paul.
The tale of the tape. For the tale of the tape for Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul highlights a mismatch that could heavily shape the fight's outcome. Joshua stands 6 feet 6 and with an 82 in reach and a natural heavyweight frame weighing well over 140 pounds. Jake Paul at 6 feet 1 in with a 76 in reach and around 100 pounds is giving up major height, weight, and power advantages. Joshua's longer reach allows him to control distance, making it harder for Paul to close the gap without taking damage. The weight difference means AJ's punches carry far more stopping power, while Paul must rely on speed, movement, and timing. If Joshua uses his size intelligently, It could turn the fight into a physically overwhelming scenario for Jake.
We've got 28 years old compared to 36 years old. So I guess the advantage there goes a little bit towards Jake Paul. 28-year-old is better than a 36-year-old. But that being said, we've got talking about experience and everything else. What comes with being 36 years old at Anthony Joshua's level. And then, like I mentioned, the heavyweights kind of seem to prime a little bit older. They'll come down to the height and the weight. This is the big one. 6'1" versus 6'6". 200 pound versus 252 pound. We got a 252 pounder in Anthony Joshua. The reach advantage is a lot, which we would expect. Amateur fights, we can see that Jake's only had one, where AJ's had 43, but 43 of them are included at the highest level, Olympic level. And yes, he won the Olympic bloody gold medal, if I don't need to remind you. Then the pro record, Jake Paul has had 13 fights, lost 1. AJ has had 28 fights and he's lost 4 with 25 KOs. And the one person that Jake Paul lost.
Mike Tyson reportedly showed Jake Paul a few of his signature fighting concepts: subtle head movement, explosive foot positioning, and the timing behind his devastating combinations. Tyson emphasized how angles create openings, how patience draws mistakes, and how power means nothing without precision. It wasn't a full lesson, but a glimpse into the mindset that made Tyson feared in his prime. For Jake Paul, the moment carried weight, learning directly from a former heavyweight champion, even briefly, offered insight no training camp could replicate. It was boxing knowledge passed quietly, legend to student, in a room far from the cameras.
When you're moving your head, like you're trying to get your head out of the center line.
No, well, you want to get out the center, but the objective for him to throw the punch before you can counter. Like if he throws the punch here, you count here, you go to here, right, and you're still outside.
Yeah, absolutely, that makes sense. So you want them to miss, and when they miss, that's your opportunity.
Absolutely. Sometimes you can punch while he's punching, you can throw boom at the same time. As he's punching, boom, you go down.
Absolutely.
It's all about moving after you punch. As soon as you punch, you're going. Whatever it is, boom, side, whatever it is, you have to go.
I love that foot movement. Is that something that Casamano taught you?
Yeah. Joshua's mindset entering fight night was intense and uncompromising. In pre-fight comments, he admitted that his plan wasn't merely to win. He intended to break Paul both mentally and spiritually once the bell rang.
Because he's never been involved in, he's never faced anybody like you before.
All he says he has is his groin guard and his gum shield.
But I'm saying in terms of what could happen to him.
Yeah, just make sure he's got his groin guard on and his gum shield. That's the only safety is allowed.
And all those people are saying, AJ, they want you to win by knockout. What do you make of that? People here in the States as well.
I love him. That's what we gotta do. That's what we're supposed to do. From the days of watching Mike, whether it's Foreman, Shavers, why do people love boxing? They don't love it from fighters that box 12 rounds and look great technically. They want to see people getting knocked out. It's just the game I'm in. People got to understand it. And I know people know where I'm coming from. They're like, oh my God, he's so crazy. No.
Ring Magazine posted, Anthony Joshua confirms there is no go easy clause in the contract for his fight with Jake Paul and tells the Mr. Versace podcast, if I can end it in 10 seconds, I'll do it. This social post highlighted a clear statement from Anthony Joshua, addressing one of the biggest rumors surrounding his fight. With Jake Paul, there is no go easy clause in the contract. Ahead of their Netflix streamed heavyweight bout, speculation had swirled online that special protections might be written into the agreement to prevent Joshua from using full force against Paul.
Clauses because they don't understand how Jake's beaten Woodley, Silva, and other people. I think that's what they just can't get their head around. So in short, he's done well to put himself in position, and there is no clause in the contract.
You're not a man who plays with his food.
No, I don't play with my food. No way. No way. If I can hurt you, I'm gonna hurt you, bro. And if you, no, I'm not gonna say, but if you hit me once, I'm gonna hit you twice. That's just the game we're in. You know, in boxing, it's a great game because, like, if you watch football, you don't want it to end in the first 10 minutes. You want to watch a full 90-minute football match, soccer match, or NFL match. With boxing, if I can end
the intense build-up to the Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua fight, Joshua's rhetoric grew unusually aggressive with him suggesting he was prepared to leave everything in the ring and approach the bout with an uncompromising mindset. His comments conveyed that he would go after Paul with full force and showed no intention of taking it easy on a less experienced opponent, stressing that in professional boxing, nothing is held back once the bell rings and both fighters step through the ropes. This sentiment sparked significant reaction across the boxing world, with some peers and commentators criticizing the harshness of his language ahead of the high-profile matchup.